Today we are talking of widow's right to her matrimonial home, widow's right to dignity and protection from harmful practice, and widow's right to financial support. Under the widow's right to her matrimonial home, a widow cannot be forced to vacate her matrimonial home by her in-laws or her husband's relative. And this right is protected under Section 15(2) of the Violence Against Persons Prohibition Act 2015. Section 15(2) sub 2 criminalizes any form of forceful eviction of a widow from her matrimonial home. Anybody that tries it can be charged to court under that section. Also, a widow has a right to dignity and protection from harmful practice. For example, under the customary law marriage, where some customs makes a widow shave her hair, or makes a widow to sleep with her late husband in the same room, or confines a widow to a particular place for a particular period of time. The Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria from section 32 to 35 of the Constitution prohibits such. It gives the widow the right to dignity of human persons, right to life, right to liberty. And anybody that does that can be charged under that section, under the Fundamental Human Rights section, and that person can pay serious damages. Also, a widow has a right to financial support. Even if her husband dies with a will and doesn't leave any financial welfare for the wife, the court can come in and order that the widow can be financially supported during her lifetime. So, in conclusion, a widow cannot be forcefully vacated from her matrimonial home except the widow remarries. That means the widow has abandoned her rights. Or a widow cannot be subjected to inhuman and degrading practices, which is under the customary law marriage. Also, a widow has the right to financial support. Some Supreme Court authorities have upheld this decision and made any custom and tradition that is against it repugnant to natural justice, equity, and good conscience. So, also in Supreme Court case of Anekwe and Vacate 2013, the court says a widow cannot be treated as a stranger in her own home.